Tonight, the Carnival Splendor sits tied to the dock here at the Embarcadero and looks very much like it did for most of its voyage. The cabin's dark, the ship powerless. After disembarking the crippled cruise ship, dozens of cruise goers headed to the Sheraton on Harbor Island, where Carnival put them up for the night and provided their first hot meal since being back on dry land.
We came in and had pasta, hot pasta, and hamburgers.
It was the best cheeseburger I ever had.
Even though the ordeal aboard the ship was far from perfect, these passengers tell us Carnival couldn't have done a better job accommodating them. So you guys would cruise again with Carnival?
Tomorrow, if I could.
But from the home videos taken aboard the ship, you can see what started out as picture perfect.
Gordon has some ribs. Is that steak, Steve?
Quickly turned into a nightmare for many.
There is absolutely nothing to worry about.
As smoke poured out from the engine room on fire, people sat on deck in disbelief.
Kidding me.
Power quickly went out, making it impossible to see inside the guest cabins. And to make matters worse, floors became slippery as water dripped from the ceilings above. For these honeymooners, the worst thing imaginable.
Not having flushing toilets for the first 14 hours, that was a pretty bad ordeal.
The food, though, kept on coming. Random dishes, as you can see here. Some of it flown in by this military helicopter. Not soon enough did these tugs begin pulling the Splendor towards San Diego. 10 News is reporting live from a boat as the Splendor came into view early this morning. Then, as the 3,300 passengers disembarked, we watched as one woman was sent off on a stretcher, this woman taken away in handcuffs. Nonetheless, all couldn't have been happier to be back on dry land. And I'm told the Splendor will remain docked here until at least Sunday while its engines are fixed. The hope is to get it back in Long Beach by Monday so it can be readied in time for its next scheduled voyage, November 21st. We're reporting tonight from the Embarcadero. Preston Phillips, 10 News.
And the Splendor's next 7-day voyage was supposed to start this Sunday, but tonight that trip has been canceled, of course. Tracy and Michael Bosco were scheduled to be on that luxury liner and flew out to San Diego several days early. But with Splendor dead in the water, they want a refund, but they say that Carnival is stiffing them.
Carnival's going to reimburse us for the price of the cruise, but only $200 each for travel, which costs us well above that to travel here.
In addition, the Boscos say they're out several $1,000s. They also say the money Carnival promised them isn't in cash. It's credit only on board the ship if and when they do take that cruise. Carnival, though, denies that and says it will refund customers through whatever method they originally paid. The NTSB has turned the investigation into the Splendor's fire and engine failure to Panamanian authorities where the ship is registered. A local expert told 10 News the ship's backup systems should have kicked in.
It just made absolutely no sense because a new ship like that should have redundant safety systems built in.
This animation shows the explosion and the fire on the Splendor Monday morning. Now, one diesel generator was damaged, but 5 should have been working. 10 News spoke with Sam Jemison, a retired chief warrant officer in the Navy. He says the fire knocked out safety systems that would have allowed other generators to start up. He also thinks the fire may have been worse than what Carnival originally said.